history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And here we go from Chicago. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, and took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those two numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
First and 10, Herbert. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Tyler Gordon on the coverage. Set.
Back to the air, Herbert. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Got Mingo, it's complete. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Chargers, first down.
Herbert to throw once more. On the screen, this is White. Runs inside the 35. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Kate, you know this. All those amazing essays you wrote at Cal. That start to that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked 1st overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. If he does that again here, they should be winners.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Continuing to move past the 45. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They kick the running back in motion. Going to the ground again on 1st. Will be yard at most there, and it's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Williams on the play action. Now he takes it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. They'll throw 3rd and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On fourth down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early, and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. By turning them against their own team, we're quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, we're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing on first is Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a chance.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Herbert back to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Cameron Dicker out for the Chargers now to attempt this field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
First down, Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 42.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. On a quick slant, it's Loveland. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Drawing up the design keeper. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
He'll air it out on 3rd. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 55-yard.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Chargers who's pretty shaken up and being tended to.
Captain. 21. 5-9. Hey, Ram. Baylor Tigers.
On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. That one's good to McConkey. And he's able to get this down to the 36. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Lone back gets the handoff. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go, let's go. 380, 12, 12, 380.
Herbert now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That earlier miss may be factoring into this call. They're going for it here. Herbert throwing on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
Los Angeles.
From the red zone on 1st. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line, and then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Sets up 1st down and goal at the 7-yard line.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
Set.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
14. Bears, nothing.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there 1 play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And it sets up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On play action, Williams. Complete right side, Burden has it. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Stopped by Deion Henley.
It's a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd down, here's Williams. That's more of the catch out left. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. Torrey Taylor getting set to punt in once again. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. The Chargers returning their offense and this running back to the field. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again.
Set. Go.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends him backwards to the 4. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Running on second with White. And they don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Herbert now off the play fake. And it's picked off, but yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds. So no interception, incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
A play fake, now Herbert to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
But once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Soldier Field after this. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Set. Set.
They'll run here on first down. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second and 7.
Play action now for Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he is down to the 30-yard line. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Herbert from the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing in double coverage, odds are against you.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Bears going on offense here late in the half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off that deficit. First down throw by Williams. He's got it downfield near the edge. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play.
First and 10 at the
First down, Williams to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago. Williams from the gun. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10 now, Williams. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. Will muster a little down to the 30. Tackle made by Elijah Bolden. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Third and long. They're going to throw. Pass brought in by Burden. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
First down.
Carlson's kick is good, and the gap closes to 14 points.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Chicago offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Williams to throw on first. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Here's the handoff. Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Hits him on the out route. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard
Working from the gun, Williams. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Running for the marker on second. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it, but these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Need a touchdown here as they line up for 3rd and goal.
What is up?
They're in long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And that gets them back to within 11.
I would imagine, Kate, that they hope that's the spark that starts a second-half inferno of a comeback. Could scarcely afford to come away empty-handed with points on that opening drive, and they didn't.
This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Vacates quickly left side. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. Ball still on that 34-yard line. Second and 10. Back to the air. Herbert has him on the quick hitter. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got third and short coming up from their own 44.
A gain of 10 brings up third and inches.
Let's go.
Herbert with a blitz coming. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Hey, Kappa. Let's go. Ready?
On fourth down, they snap it to Herbert. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slips through their fingers as they turn it over on downs. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
What is up?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. He gets 16 yards on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone on first. This one's caught. Oh, and it's a punishing hit to end that play. But hey, still a win for this offense. They've got first and goal now from the 2.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field and tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And with someone you could depend on to create space, it catches out of it.
Gets them a couple there in a very good spot now with second and goal from the 1.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
He gets it again, and he can't punch it in. Man, the defense punches back, sticks him at the 2. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Third and goal, it's Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears shrinking the lead some in the third. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2.
The Bears will lead.
They send him straight up the middle. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Chargers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Their failure on fourth down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. Right up the gut. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Going to the ground again on first. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. So after the play, trainers headed out. A member of the Bears out there in some discomfort. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. So we're through 3 here. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. First and 10 from the 43.
Set. 380.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Set. 380. 21. Count. Ready.
Here's Herbert. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Headed out right. He's making a bid for it. It's a race down the right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Set. 380. Set.
White on 1st and goal. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Give him 5 yards. Things looking good. 2nd and goal now from the 2.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers making a 9-point advantage. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game.
24. Bears 14.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Bears about set for their next possession. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Running it now out of the gun. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They send the tight end in motion left. To throw, Williams. He'll try and run this. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
What is it on?
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
What is up?
To throw is Williams. Throw wheeled in by Mayer. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
What is it on?
Here's Williams. Jump off caught by his back. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Second and 6 coming up here. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's tackled for no gain. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. Third and long, they're gonna throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And he missed it. It's no good. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
They needed a few things to go right to make a comeback. And the first one, well, you had to. That was not a want to. That was a have to with that field goal. Without it, tough to imagine overcoming a 2-score deficit, Kate.
Here's Hampton, open the drive. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know you can set the table for more.
Chargers first down.
Set. Go.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. The Bears decide to call their first time out. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down, Chargers.
Another carry for him. No big play this time, Brock. That stop made right at the line of scrimmage. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Set.
They give it to him again. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. 8 yards on that play, and they only have 1 now to go on 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Set. Wide
To the air this time, Herbert. Going with a screen to Hampton. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers take a 3-possession lead.
Bears 14.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock, so some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. First down, Williams. Finds the in route complete. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Bears first down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Juice on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup.
Now Williams. Setting up the screen. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Ready, set.
Throw here, 3rd down. Hits him on the in route. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Desperation time here. Going deep here for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design quarterback run here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They're drawing up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They're drawing up for him. So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start.